I made a few phone calls and I gave my 2 weeks notice later that week. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Pigtail Finance. Here to talk to you guys about the corporate world, why so many people are dissatisfied. I certainly was one of them. I spent 22 years inside a cube doing IT work for some really, really large Fortune, really the top Fortune 10 types of companies. But, I just want to take a few minutes to talk about my experience, because if you guys are feeling the way I'm feeling, but maybe a little bit younger in your 20s, at least you can kind of relate and know that there's a better path out there for you in the long run. You got to do some work to get there, but there is a exit strategy, escape hatch, if you will. So let's just kind of talk about the corporate environment today. Some thoughts that have been popping in my head made me want to kind of put this on video. First thing is how fake it is. I've met a lot of really good people along the way in my career. They had good hearts, they had good intentions, they had good families. Their motivations were right. This was the best job that they could get that would pay them the most amount of money. But what I saw was just this behavior that got modified into being a real fake individual, saying fake corporate jargon, following HR's policies and rules. Some of them are good, right? Like, obviously, like, people shouldn't be sexually harassed or discriminated. I mean, that's fine. But do we really have to have these types of restraints on the type of vocabulary, words that we choose to use, as well as our behavior? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is turning us into fake people, fake society. It's not good. And I watched a lot of people do this at work and get really, really good at doing it at work, and then they became like that at home. You know what I mean? Just really boring corporate drone people. If you're like me, man, you want a real life. So yeah, I don't know about all that stuff. What's another thing that we really were just kind of dissatisfied in seeing in the corporate world? A lot of shady types of behavior too. I remember at the time talking to a coworker when I was based in Los Angeles, and I was discussing an idea that I had regarding a couple of our different customer databases and bringing them together and kind of using a couple relational keys to be able to join all of those records together and basically just kind of make what we look at now as a data mart, doing that 20-something years ago for this company. He went to my boss and said that was his idea. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then what was worse was my boss said that he loved the idea, he wanted to go forward with it, and he wanted me to implement it for this guy who stole my idea, and that I'd be working for him. I made a few phone calls and I gave my 2 weeks notice later that week. So didn't work well, but taught me a lesson when I was younger that you can be trying to do the right thing and have the company's best intentions in mind and absolutely get stabbed in the back by some of the people that you talk to about it. So anyway, that's I guess enough on this thought. But the real big thing here is that you're expected to be somebody who you are not when you're at work, and it's no wonder it leaves so many of us feeling dissatisfied. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please click like, please click subscribe. We're just getting started here. I plan to do quite a few of these types of videos just to kind of vent different things that I saw when I was working, as well as savings strategies, investment strategies, and how to retire early, because life is really a great thing, and we're missing so much of it when we spend 50, 60 hours a week working. Love you guys. Take care. Please comment below as well. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's any conversations that you guys would like to have. Any suggestions that you might have for this channel. Any things that I can do to improve. But always looking to get better, right? Anyway, take care. Until next time, say peace.